Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm FPL Roo, and today I'm joined by Matt.
Hey
Say
mate,
hi, Matt.
buzzing to be on the stream. Okay, game week. I think next week it will be like get Haaland back, captain Haaland, unless he gets injured in the League Cup, which would
Yeah,
probably
no,
benefit my team more.
yeah,
And then
yeah,
-4 to take out. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking, do I take out De Bruyne against Brentford or Saka against Wolves to get my 2 million? And I'm like, I can't take out De Bruyne when Haaland's playing because when Haaland plays, if Haaland gets 2 or 3 goals, De Bruyne is going to assist at least 2 or 3 of them. And
yeah,
and Arsenal, like obviously on brilliant form, but like yeah, I just feel like I feel like either way I'll get punished. Like taking out Saka, I'll get punished. Taking out De Bruyne, I'll get punished. So it's like which one would I rather? And I'm thinking I'll keep De Bruyne.
yeah. Fair enough.
So
'Cause,
we'll see.
yeah, no, it's like same with me. I got how many points did I get? I got 62 -4, and to me, I thought I had a good game week.
Hmm.
Like I got a obviously Trippier's points don't really count, but Alvarez captain, um, Saka got an assist, Salah 2 goals. I thought, yeah, great. But yeah, I dropped like 5k. So I'm now 582k for 87k, sorry. So it's just a bit yeah, a bit average.
Yeah,
Not
it's a
not
bit like
great.
that this season though. Like it's
Yeah.
so up and down, and I feel like what we've seen so far is like the second half of the season. It almost feels like we're starting the season again.
Yeah.
It feels like we're starting the season again, and like it could be completely different. Like second half of the season, it could be teams' form, like Liverpool's form, could turn around right once they get some injuries back. Players like Son when he comes back, Kulusevski when he comes back. There's some big players that like it could all change after the World Cup. We don't know who's going to get. There could be a big injury at the World Cup. So like, yeah, I think a lot's going to happen. I'm just glad this game week's going to be done, and then yeah, this game week can be done, and then we can go into the World Cup and then move on.
Yeah. No, same. It will literally be like a new season. Can you have different teams probably on form, and you don't know if they're gonna
Mm.
carry the Almiron might lose form and it might be someone
That's
else.
the thing. Like Newcastle at the moment have got game week to game week. There's no Europe. They're not going to have that in the second half of the year. But
No.
like, who knows how they're going to go after the World Cup? But like, teams in the Europa League, Champions League, or they've all had a lot of games anyway. But say like an Arsenal, Man United will have some tougher games in the knockout stages, and yeah, who knows what will happen after the World Cup? It's like in Germany when they have the break at Christmas, and like normally Dortmund are always top up until Christmas, and then the second half of the season, Bayern Munich win like 20 games in a row and end up winning
Yeah.
the league, and Dortmund drop off, and it's like you just never. Things can just completely change, so
Yeah.
it'll be interesting. It is literally splitting the season in half. So
Yeah. Well, we'll see what happens. Hopefully,
mm,
we can find the players on form for the next half of the
I hope
season.
so.
Yeah.
It hasn't worked out this year for me, so
No.
we'll see. But it's only
No.
because of Haaland. I feel like he killed me at the start. I did have him at the start, but then I didn't have him for any of those hat tricks because I thought De
Oh,
Bruyne was going to be the better pick.
guys.
And it was really poor. And I'm kind of at a point where I'm like, if I can get a good second half of the season, salvage something, then at least next season, I know I won't make the same mistakes because I'll have perma-cap Haaland from the start, right? And I'll be starting with everyone else.
Yeah.
Because last season I ended the season really, really well. And then I was
Yeah.
optimistic about this year. So it's all fun, though. It's all fun and games. I'll
Uh,
always play every year because this season will just be one of many seasons. In 5 years' time, I'll be looking back as that season's gone now. So
yeah, exactly. No, yeah, for me it's been a bit like I started off so well, so I've been playing since like 14, 15. And I was doing
mm,
so like I used to win every mini league I was in. Like people don't even bother. It's like who could finish second. It was literally that
yeah.
bad. It was like you might as well give Tommy your £10 now. Like that's how it was. Like I don't know. The last year I didn't win it for the first year, and I came third in about 20 people. But they were trying to recruit people to get me off top. So
Yeah.
I don't know
Okay.
who they've got in. But even the ranks, like the ranks have dropped off so bad. Kind of yeah. Like I finished 15k once in 16, 17. That's probably down to
Yeah,
like
that's
Deli
good.
Ali and
Yeah, the
Ericsson.
Dele Alli
Yeah.
days, yeah. Well, it's when
Um,
your team that when Spurs do well. Like when
yeah.
my rank, I've tried not to be as biased the last couple of years, and there's been times this season where I've not even had one of our players.
Hmm.
And it's hard because like I also like playing fantasy football for like the fun side to actually
Yeah.
enjoy it as well, right? And like last season at the end, when I managed to get onto Son with about 10 games to go, and I was captaining him nearly every week, and he went on to that golden boot run. It
Yeah,
just felt brilliant. Whereas like this
yeah.
year, it just felt a little bit, oh, I'm not
No,
enjoying this. So like I'm
no.
hoping after the break I can get Son back. I can start maybe captaining him, maybe, you know, Kulusevski, maybe get that Kulusevski, Son, Kane triple up again would be nice, but we'll
That's what I
see.
had last year, literally. Like
Hmm.
I had Kane since the beginning. It's only since the wild card I took him out. But like the goal a game doesn't really do much for you,
Nah,
kind of thing. You need them hat
nah.
tricks or
He hasn't had a hat trick for years now, though, in the
yeah.
league, though, for Spurs. It's been a long time. I
No.
feel like since he got that, obviously, he had the couple of ankle knocks and he had the hamstring injury, and I feel like he changed his game a little bit, and it almost like now he's in the box a lot more, but we're not probably creating the crazy amount of chances we used to with Ericsson and everyone else. And I feel like Kane's FPL scores are impacted. Like they're like you're right, he's only getting like 7, 8, 9 points. It's all good over like when it gets added up, but like you're not getting those captain hauls anymore. It's not
No,
like the 17-point hat tricks.
no. He's not an
So
option for
it's
captain, really. He's like
nah,
he's not.
unless Haaland's injured.
Yeah.
So
Even then, like you're gonna get a goal. That I guess a guaranteed 8 points, not bad. 9 points,
yeah.
but
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm hoping he gets back to those big scores when
yeah,
Kulusevski and Son are like, fully fit, get the front three, and we can start beating teams by a few goals again and actually attacking teams, beating teams in the first half as opposed
yeah.
to waiting until the 80th minute to start playing.
God, we could go on forever. I can talk about
Yeah.
that. Well, yeah. If you like this video, give it a like because it means a lot.